Hey guys, wanted to do a video on another fixed blade. This is the Gerber Prodigy Tanto survival blade, I guess is what it's being marketed as. So far, I've put some decent use into it. I'm very happy with it. I have very few complaints and some good things to say, but I'll give you both. Essentially, this is a solid feeling knife. The blade on this thing is a slab of steel. It is nice and heavy. One thing I will tell you is Gerber doesn't like to make it easy as far as telling you what type of steel they're using. So I don't have that data for you right now. I went looking for it. Very hard to find. I'm sure a few message boards or forums I probably could have dug it up. And I may do that after the video and just put it in the notes below. But as far as my experience so far with it, it's great. I don't have any complaints about the steel. I have put a fair bit of use into this. As you can see, the back of the spine. I've used this plenty on my ferro rod. This knife has started a few fires. Done some digging with it. Not some digging, but some carving into wood with it. I've done a fair bit of batoning with it. I showed another video, I did another video in reference to the Mora knives. I was talking about my son and teaching him how to baton through wood, just to prep firewood. This is what I'm using for the little bit larger stuff before I let him take on a little bit of kindling. So it works well. One thing I'll never understand is why most knife companies put serrations on this side of the blade. Now, I'm right-handed, and I like to cut away from myself. So if I'm going to be running the serrations down something, it's going to be away in this fashion. I would have assumed I'd have had the serrations on the top side of the blade. But someone somewhere knows better than I, and they make knives for a living, so there must be a good reason for them to be on this side. I just don't know what it is. And guys, if somebody knows this, is watching this video, and can tell me why they're always on the left side of the blade, please pipe up. Let me know, because I'm confused. As far as the serrations go, I'm not a guy that usually buys a serrated knife. And these serrations are hugely long, like they're half the blade, which... reading online, I'm not the only one that's had that complaint, but I did buy a serrated knife in this case, so how much can I really say? I knew what it was before I bought it. I would have preferred, take a half an inch off of there for the serrations, or just a plain blade to start with. But this is what they had in stock when I went and bought it in person, so it is what it is. The handle is very nice. They do have the LMF2 version of this knife, which is a little longer and has a couple of holes if you wanted to mount it to a spear or something, or to a stick to make a spear. It had a few more features, but for the money, I was happy with this option. Of course, you've got your glass breaker at the top and lanyard ring as well. This is full tang. We're looking at 4.8-inch blade, 9.5-inch overall length, 7.35 ounces with no sheath, and 12.11 ounces with the sheath. The coating's done very well. Like I said, I've pounded on it pretty good. Put it through quite a few knots and little logs. Nothing huge. You can see the end has been wore on it a bit. Still plenty sharp enough. There's no issue with the tip. It's just the finish that's getting some regular use in there. Nothing wrong with that at all. Like I said, chunky knife. 7.35 ounces. Good in the hand, good and solid. They call this grip tack hide. Tack hide for all weather conditions is the advertisement they give, and it's nice and grippy. the amount of use I have into it. I haven't done any damage to the grip yet, which I'm kind of surprised at, but they have, I guess, what would be considered jimping, just blended into the plastic here. It's good. You know, it's not exactly sharp, but you've got a nice big tang to, or sorry, it's full tang, but you've got nice finger guards top and bottom anyway. You're not going to slip up on this thing. As far as the sheath goes, it's MOLLE compatible. Came with a strap for hooking it around your leg, I guess, which I'm not really going to run around looking like Rambo in the woods. Let's just use the normal sheath. I may put this on my Eberly stock bag on the shoulder strap sometime if I'm going out deep woods camping and want quick access to the knife, but it works just fine on the belt as well. As far as securing the knife in there, it works great. It's not coming out. There's no way you're going to shake that knife out of that sheath. In fact, it's hard enough to pull out. When you get it in there, you can snap it in. It's a bit overkill. There's really no need for the snap, but I do it anyway, of course. But you really need to push to get this thing out, and it's great. The retention, you couldn't ask for anything better. Of course, Gerber seems to be pretty proud that this is U.S. military specifications for the camo and the handle. I'm not too worried about specifications as far as camo being regulation or anything like that. I just get it camo because it's what color they had. I mean, it's nice though. There's no complaints there. But yeah, price on this one, $73, I believe, is what I paid. I actually bought this one south of the border down in Maine and brought it back with me. I was on vacation down in Boston and driving back through, picked this up. So that was $73 US is what I paid for that. And yeah, I'd say it's been worth every penny. Of course, it's not my only fixed survival blade that I have that I take with me camping, but a very good option. Solid so far, no complaints. Lifetime warranty through Gerber. I've had some issues with a little Gerber dime multi-tool, but as a general rule, I've got good faith in Gerber as a brand, so hopefully they can keep that image going in my mind at least. And if you guys, yeah, if you have any feedback, questions on this knife or on my videos, as usual, please feel free to leave them below. Fire me a message if you have any questions, and have a great day.